Morning, Arthur.
Arthur.
Good morning.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Jonathan. Hello, guys. How are we doing? So, I want to know your thoughts on the good start, isn't it? I want to know your thoughts on, if you've seen it, KSI versus Tommy Fury. Looking back over it, the pundits, you know, even Eddie Hearn himself has said, you know, this is a robbery of a fight. I want to know what your thoughts are. I myself look at the stats. The stats show KSI landed a higher percentage of throws. He isn't an orthodox fighter. We know this. You know, he's not an orthodox fighter. And that definitely made it more awkward for Tommy. But that is exactly what KSI set out to do. You know, he set out to be an awkward fighter. You know, he did exactly what me and Niall said in the video.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always
When his
does.
bitch stops talking.
Well, you do well now, Mr. Morgan.
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
So yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be, you know, he wasn't going to be an orthodox fighter. He's never been an orthodox fighter. I don't think there's any denying, though, that when even Eddie Hearn, Idris Virgo, and you know, even Chris Eubank Jr. are all saying that is wrong. He was robbed. I think there's got to be an appeal into it. I very much expect KSI to appeal into it, and to be fair, I actually feel that he's going to get some kind of overturn on it. You know, when you take into account there was the points deducted as well. I don't actually know how they came to that decision.
Feels like we are finally getting back on our feet.
But,
You find a buyer for them bonds we stole?
it was muted, Jonathan. Again, thank you very much.
When we heading west?
I use a
I don't know.
what is Scarlet interface
Feels
audio
like
box, and annoyingly,
things
it
have
always
changed.
mutes my mic
The
at
whole
the start.
world's changed.
Thank you.
But they don't want folk like us no more. We're being hunted.
We are smarter than
I am
them.
flying solo
Only the
tonight
feeblest of men take
because Niall
jobs
is
in the
off.
government.
This will be the last night streaming for 3 nights, and then we are back.
Morgan. You have to.
Hopefully after that.
What's going on?
They got Micah.
So I thought I'd do a little bit of solo gaming on Red Dead.
It's okay, son. Breathe.
I can concentrate on the storyline
nearly
sort of,
missed me.
and also at the same time we can have a chat about the
They
fighting
got Micah
and the
the
individual
sheriff in
fights
Strawberry.
if you want to.
Let's talk of hanging them.
Here's open.
I
Arthur,
have been
what? The fool brought
watching
this
the
on
whole
himself.
fight night,
I know my
so
feelings about him,
You
Dutch.
think I
I've got
can't
my
see
thoughts on
past
all
his
of the
bluster to the
fights.
heart inside? He is a fine man.
No, I ain't saving that fool.
I can't go. My face will be all over West Elizabeth. I am asking. He would do it for you.
I don't think he would, but fine, all right.
Arthur.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
You don't
just
seem
yeah, there we
Take
go.
that kid
Check.
into town. Valentine, not
Dylan
Strawberry.
was pathetic.
drunk.
He was a shambles.
Arthur?
He was
No crazy
exactly
business.
what we thought
I'm
he would
giving
be.
that up.
And
If
you
I'm
get
honest,
Micah out
the
of
only
that
props
jail.
I can give to Dylan is what that he actually managed to
Come
last
on, son.
most of the fight.
I'll get
Um,
to it, Dutch. Just can't drop
and-
everything.
I think that's partly down to purely being defensive and not actually throwing many punches at all. Yeah, Dylan's a prick. You know, I'm all for, you know, someone going ahead and selling a fight like he did. Why is it asking me to hit short? Oh, it's not. I'm all for someone attempting to sell a fight by trolling. I think when you cross the line, when you use that person's wife
Hey, you look like you've been
instead as the center of bullying. If you want to bully someone, bully the person you're fighting, not a person's wife. She's not part of that fight. She is not
You're supposed to
in
be
any way,
scouting
shape or form affiliated with it, apart from the fact as her husband. She didn't ask for that fight.
You worried too much, kid.
You know, she didn't ask to be bullied. Just pathetic little man.
Yes,
The
I
only
do.
credit, as I say, you can give to Dylan Dennis tonight was that he didn't get knocked out. But then when you don't throw a punch and defend the whole time, what do you expect?
This is supposed to be a dry town we're in too.
Then he shoots
It is
for
what it
I
is.
know how that goes.
I think,
Couldn't even tell you quite how.
you know, regardless of what you think of the Pauls or Logan
The law
Paul,
was on his fast too.
you
They
have
was
to
ready to
give
strangle you
props
up
to
there
him
and
that
then.
really
But I got away, just about.
he did his best to a point to keep it as professional as possible. He lost his
So
cool a
you
little
gonna
bit
go
in the
get him?
fifth,
I'll come with you.
and I think that's completely understandable. You know, I think he did.
Forget about Mike.
It was Trank that started all
concentrate on
this.
We'll just have a cup.
you know, I think he did very well at keeping his composure, because I certainly don't think, I can't say how I'd be in that situation because I'm not,
Should warn you.
but when someone's coming after my family like that,
Boys, we got
I wouldn't be
enough
able to keep as cool about it as Logan did.
time we was here.
It was, do you know what? It never even felt, Jonathan, it never even felt like it was about promoting the fight at that point. It just felt like it was about being pure nasty.
What
And-
kind of fight?
Again, even if you want to be pure nasty to Logan because you're fighting Logan,
If you
fair
say
enough.
so, Arthur.
Alright, if you cross a few lines there, whatever. But you can't sort of, you can't be bringing someone's wife into it. You know, that's just his wife, or his girlfriend, you know, fiance. You know, she's not a boxer. She's never spoken ill of him. He's literally thought, I'm fighting this man. let's dig up dirt on his wife for no reason, and there is no excusing whatsoever that behaviour. I hated Logan Paul back in the days of, you know, the Forest and the Japanese and fighting KSI. I've grown up watching KSI, so okay, I'm a bit of a KSI fan. However, I'm not an idiot, I'm not biased. If Tommy Fury had won the fight tonight, I would have said, but it's very obvious that there is something going on there that cost KSI that fight, and it wasn't anything to do with his fight, because regardless of whether it was, he did get the job done. You know, so there was always that thing of he has to beat Logan Paul, but even then, I listened to Logan Paul's podcast. I think there's a lot of things about him that's changed. I don't think he's perfect. You know, when you're that much in the spotlight, as someone like him is, I think you're going to make mistakes from time to time, and they get picked up on. There's a few issues regarding the cryptocurrency stuff.
Right off it?
Of course, just a drink. Can we get
but
a couple beers, please?
Whatever, it is what it is. Logan Paul tonight showed himself as someone who, in the face of someone who was doing his best to play dirty, be a cheat, be rough. Logan Paul's a big guy. If he really wanted to, he could have forgot about boxing and done that man some serious damage. And he didn't. He kept it professional. He kept it cool and collected. And he did well. And you can't say fairer than anything to that man. Fair play to him.
Will you shut up? Be quiet, buddy.
Oh, there, dullards. My
I don't actually know at this point what I'm actually doing with this mission, because I'm just...
Leave this fool alone.
Leave the fool alone. People have been leaving me alone for the last 10 years. I'm bored with being left alone.
Will you shut the hell up?
Get the hell off me!
Get out of here.
Don't come back.
Hey, one last drink.
Yeah, just one more.
Exactly.
Got a feeling that's going to come back and bite me in the ass.
That's great, partner. Lenny, where are you?
Anyway, Jonathan, how are you? Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Lenny, where are you? See that fella I was with?
Wrong feller to ask.
Hey, Lenny! Yeah, found my friend. You know where he went?
Sorry, I don't know.
Been a bit down. Well, we are the channel here for talking and non-judgment. I don't know who you are. You don't overly know us, so how about you give us an idea what's going on? Let us know what's going on in your life, and maybe I can help. Who knows? But problem shared is a problem halved, of course.
Hey, you see my friend anywhere?
I don't know, sorry.
You know which way my friend went?
Don't ask me.
Well worth playing. Graphics are insane. Very glad to be back on this game again. Hey, a problem shared is a problem halved. You know, we all go through shit in life, we all have our problems. I know I have my mental health problems from time to time.
You see, 'cause it... Lenny? Lenny?
sometimes it's not always, you don't always want to speak to someone. Who the? Oh, I'm going downstairs. You don't always want to speak to someone that you know. So if you want to speak to someone that you don't, by all means, you can chat on here.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Nobody.
Typical when you want to get in a fight, you always walk slower.
What did you say? What? I said, what did you say?
Buddy, shut up, mister.
Yeah, shut your mouth, mister.
Is online worth it? So, if I'm honest, when the game came out in 2018, I played the online once. It's not... I can't say, because I've not played it since. It was... At the time when it came out, we're talking 5 years ago now, it felt very money grabby-ish, you know, a bit like GTA 5, you know, buy this, buy that. But since then, I've not played it. I am going to go back to it, so that kind of question, I'd probably have to give you an answer in a little while. But right this time, I don't know. The single player alone, no. If this game was still 50 quid, I'd still pay for it. It's a beautiful storyline. The graphics are out of this world. And if I'm honest...
Bastard!
Oh, I thought we were going to collapse.
Hey, where are you hiding now?
You know, they could easily make the storyline of this game into a film.
Oh, Lenny!
I kind of agree. What I've tried not to do is get my hopes up on GTA 6, because the problem for me is that the more I think about it and the more I hype it up in my own mind, the more I'm going to be disappointed when it comes out. And I think this is what everyone's doing when everyone leaks things that they think's going to happen.
Found you, Lenny.
When they leak things that they think are going to happen, stories and stuff, and how they think it's going to be. I've just literally got that everyone looks like Lenny.
Lenny, my boy.
Do I look like a Lenny to you?
When everyone's got ideas of what they expect it to be and
Lenny, stop slumping off on
you know
me.
what they think's going to happen,
You got the wrong fella.
I think it takes away, you know, it builds expectations. So I don't have expectations for it.
Go away.
I know it's going to be Vice City, and I expect the graphics to be as good as Red Dead Redemption 2, but more, you know, but higher slightly. Apart from that, I don't have any expectations for it, and I'm not going to.
There you are, Lenny.
You mean Jenny? She left with a John.
Absolutely, because I never played the first one. Because at the time when it came out, I think I was, well, I mean, I'd never heard of it. They won't even let me talk to this one. Yeah, I never played the first one because I didn't, you know, it wasn't a game that I thought about playing at the time. Years ago when that came out, I didn't know it was made by Rockstar.
Arthur, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted at the same time here. Let's just slap the shit out of this guy and all that. Yeah, because I didn't know it was made by Rockstar, I didn't really think of playing it. If I'd known back then who it was made by, I probably would have played it. But I think the reason this even came to my attention the first time, the second time around, is because I'd noticed it who it was made by, and I was like, oh, you meant to double tap it? Fuck me. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, it's so mission. I've had a few nights out like this as well, which is not far off.
Stop right now, you drunken fool. I said stop.
But yeah, the big thing when this game was about to be released was high graphics and the fact that the open world was so big, and the things that you could do, the talking with the different characters, and that's why I bought it. Because only then I realised that it was, a carry on. Another guy in the chat. So another guy in the views there. Come solo. If you're here because of the KSI in the title, I want to know your thoughts on the fight. If you are new to the channel, we put a predictions video out, talking about what our thoughts were before it came out. I want to know what your thoughts are, especially with regards to the outcome of KSI Fury.
Not again.
I am. Use that one. I am still now a very firm believer in the fact that, based on statistics, not being any kind of dick rider, that KSI won that fight tonight, and it was a complete robbery. But I want to know your thoughts. So if you've got thoughts on it, do post them in the chat. This isn't a thing for going at each other. I'm not going to sit and argue with someone who's a Tommy Fury dick rider. We're talking just opinions. All very friendly. Let me know your thoughts on it, what you think of the fight. Right, okay, I need to have a look where we are here. So we've got a few missions coming up. Well, I can't even call my horse. Yeah, no, it is the consensus on Twitter, and I don't even look at that because Twitter is, it's a cesspit of fucking 13-year-olds with football accounts. I don't ever take Twitter as gospel. What I do look at is professionals in the game: Eddie Hearn, Idris Virgo, Chris Eubank Jr. When them kind of people are all saying that KSI was robbed, that's when you need to start looking at the results of that match and the judging. I thought the judge in that fight was absolutely terrible as well. He was letting the clinches going on too long. A 1 point deduction for, I think, 3 cases of hits to the back of the head is also, I think, wrong. But each judge will, a referee, and then the judges will score them as they see fit, whether that be right or wrong. However, I think where there has to be an element of fair play when someone's clearly landed a certain percentage of punches, when someone's landed a higher percentage of punches, not just thrown but also landed a higher percentage, and they still lose even when their opponent also had a point deduction because of take some medicine, because of hitting to the back of the head. You really got to start looking at what the people are doing, because in my opinion there is a issue with scoring there, and it almost comes across to me as someone against the influencer boxing scene that almost sort of tried to sort of influence the way for boxing purists, the Fury fans and stuff like that, because I don't see any other way how you could ever look at that fight. Don't get me wrong, as I said this before, KSI is not an orthodox fighter. He's not a run-of-the-mill fighter that will... How am I already down in health? What the fuck is going on? He's not a run-of-the-mill fighter. He's not a traditional orthodox fighter, but what he is a challenge, and he's proved the challenge. Otherwise, someone like Tommy Fury, as the boxing guy that's been boxing since he was 9, as he claims, should have been able to beat him. Am I right?
Come on.
How far away am I from the fucking horse? Look, the thing is, Jonathan, right, and I don't think it's wrong to be in. It's boxing and influencer boxing. It's not meant to be a middle finger to normal boxing, because I think this is where purists and like real purists have sort of got it twisted over this whole thing. I don't ever think it's meant to be like. Don't get me wrong. When you get people like KSI and Jake Paul that are calling out real fighters like Tommy Fury, you know, I can get why some of the purists might take it in a bad way. However, at the same time, if you're that confident in your fighters, then it should be an easy win for them. I'm like, oh, that was always going to be a bad idea. Always going to be a bad idea. But I'm down, so that's cool. You know, if you're that confident in that purist boxers are, you know, the best thing ever, then surely you should have no issues with someone like Tommy Fury stepping in the ring and having a fight with someone like Jake Paul or KSI, because of course they're going to win. What I would say is, I mean, one thing about the influence of boxing is that the amount of eyes that it's bringing to normal boxing, and that's not just influence of boxing, because honestly, myself, I never watched boxing until I watched KSI fight Joe Weller back in 2017. I'd never watched a boxing fight. Since then, I watched Katie Taylor, Serrano, Joshua, you know, Usyk, any fight that's on, and it got me into regular boxing. And there's a good few purists out there that see the good it does. Eddie Hearn, Tyson Fury, even Tyson Fury, he knows that it brings eyes to the sport. I think you have to look at it as it's influence. It's not like they're saying, oh, you know, all these influencers will come in and they're saying, oh, we're going to fight such and such and we're going to win, because that's not what the fuck. Because that's not what's happening. And what you're getting is a lot of people. I think I'm going to have a shootout here. I don't know why, because I can't. Fuck. Fuck. How many fucking shots does this? I don't know about Jake Paul slagging off Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson's also quite good friends with the Pauls. I know quite on a few occasions that Jake Paul has sort of said, you know, he'd fight Mike Tyson and things like that. But yeah, Logan Paul, definitely Logan and Mike, they got on quite well. And even actually, I think on one time, Mike Tyson brought out Jake Paul for a fight. So yeah, they definitely all get on. I think there's always going to be a bit of an ego. I think that people like definitely Jake Paul and that they have sort of created this. You know, they've got this big ego about boxing and crossing over into real boxing. The problem is at the moment that I think the way the main fighters are behaving, main boxers are behaving, is going to make it easier for influencers to cross over and do it. You know, the likes of Jake Paul and such fighters, because people are getting tired of people like Tyson Fury and that. Okay, finally we've had a confirmation about this Usyk fight, but fighters calling each other out, saying they're going to fight and then not fighting, you know, chasing these big money fights, turning them down. They are, I think, at the moment, making a mockery more of boxing over local influencers that are having an argument with another influencer and want to go and have a boxing match. And not just having a boxing match, for 19% of them going into a full training camp, living like boxers, eating like boxers, getting nutritionists like boxers. These aren't people that are just turning up at the arena from filming the latest vlog and going in and making, you know, going and having a fight, dropping in the first round. I mean, if you watch one fight back, Jonathan, okay, from tonight, go and watch Waleed Sharks and Dean the Great. It's the second fight they've had. Honestly, these are two people that have been living and breathing boxing and indulging in the lifestyle, and the fight was stunning. You know, it was full of shock moments. If you're watching this or just literally watching me stream, I do apologise because I'm walking around while I'm talking, not really concentrating on what I'm doing. I need to go here. Yeah, no, I mean, there's politics in all sports. That's the biggest issue, isn't it? There's politics in all these sports, and I think for most of it nowadays, I mean, look at it from boxing and football. It's not even about politics; it's about money now. You know, all the big name Premier League, players, or just big name football players going over to Saudi Arabia for fights. You've also got people that are not taking fights in boxing. Over here, they're going over to Saudi Arabia to do it. It's about money, and what I like about the influence of boxing is that it's a bit more down to earth. It's a bit more gritty, a bit more raw. There's not loads of, there's not always loads of skill to it, but there's people that are fighting locally, living locally, training locally, not chasing these massive fights in Saudi Arabia. You know, they're just happy to be doing it, and I think they are a bigger advocate right now for boxing than the likes of your heavyweights, which are just chasing money and making it all about money. Duelist, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Did I catch you not working?
That didn't take long.
I am flying solo tonight, Duelist. You might have noticed if you've been watching for a minute. If not, you're late. Oh, I thought we had a mission for us.
Me too.
Okay, so we're going to try and crack on with some story here. It's LS that I need to go to. Oh, this is going to be a, I think it's a bounty hunting mission. Jonathan, I'll go back to this again, this game. Just play it. Get immersed in the storyline. Yeah.
You busy, my friend?
Wow.
Get immersed in it.
You in.
Loaning. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow
Essentially, yeah.
like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations.
I've got a much better
Miss
comparison
Lily
for you,
Millet
Jonathan.
is a
Give me 2
ranch maid
seconds.
up at
Finish
Emerald
this and I'll
Ranch.
tell
It
you.
was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
I would compare influencer boxing to Wrexham Football Club, because a couple of big names have invested some money into it and made it a big thing, and now people outside of that league are coming in, the likes of Ben Foster for Wrexham, for example. I know he's not there now, but are coming in to put a name to that club and making a name for that club. A club that probably otherwise most people wouldn't look at, and that's what I think I think it's the influencer boxing of football. You know, these couple of big names, in general, superstars are coming in, putting their name to it, making a spin in it, and no, but you don't have to like Wrexham for it, but that's the comparison to it. You know, in terms of boxing side of things, KSI, Logan Paul, they've put their stamp on it, they've put this name down, and they are giving other people a platform to come to it and put a name to it. You know, people from MMA. Idris Virgo is a proper boxer, and he's fighting on influencer boxing, and it's bringing that stamp over. Tommy Fury, proper, big fucking quotes, proper boxer is coming to it to fight on it and putting a name to it. So it's kind of the same thing, even if you don't like Wrexham or you don't like influencer boxing. It's the same sort of, you know, same sort of thing. I need my horse. I have I think it's a bounty mission. We've got to recover some money. I don't think we have too many more missions and then we'll be leaving this camp. And I say that with Jonathan, with the thing with Wrexham, because up until they started making headlines because of everything, I'd never watched them play. I try and make a point of tuning in to watch them when I can now. It brings eyes to it, you know. And what I like about it in terms of, like for Wrexham, it brings eyes to lower league football, or it brings eyes to boxing. Both of them are doing a lot for their own individual. Oh, fuck me, because I rode the horse in. Just fuck off, wench. Now I gotta wait. Modern Warfare beta. Oh, tell me, Jonathan, are you a Warzone player? I meant to ask you, Jonathan, before. I think I might have actually asked you, but honestly, because we get chatting to a few different people. Where did you say you were from again?
Okay, boy. Let's go.
I think it's up north somewhere, wasn't it? Stockport, that's it, I remember now. Yeah. Where's this mission? Oh, we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, I know, yeah. If you play a bit of Southern, yeah, so obviously me and Niall, who's with me, we are brothers. Our dad is from Sunderland. Niall and my dad live in Sunderland. I used to live in Sunderland, but I live in Cambridge now. As if I just did that. Yeah, all Southern. But if you like a game of Warzone at some point, there's another guy that occasionally joins the channel. Oh, you're not. There's another guy that occasionally joins the channel, Dom. We play duos. We've had a win and 2 third places recently. We're looking possibly for a third person, because now I won't play it. We're looking for possibly a third person to join us, so if you ever fancied a bit of Warzone, the new map, there's 2 maps depending on how many in your squad, so it can make it quite interesting. Yeah, if you have time sometime, then by all means come join us. I say we don't always get that good. Sometimes we go out in the first couple of minutes, but we just had a good run recently. We sort of found the weapons that we like playing with, and we are enjoying ourselves a bit more than... Where's my gun? My gun and my horse. It's definitely harder to get a win or close.
Knock, knock, Mr. Robe.
Pan robi w moim domu.
God damn it.
No przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
Kim jesteś?
I'm here on behalf of Leopold Strauss. Where's our money?
I don't think you can beat a good... I mean, for me, the best caliber made was COD 4. Shipment, Wet Works, Kill House, COD Modern Warfare 2 was the next best one, but I played more of COD 4 at the time when it came out.
Oh, still don't understand you. God damn it, you have a debt to Harris.
Yeah, fair enough. As a lot of people was. For me, COD 4 was the first one, and I spent so much time on it that I I've got more of an affiliation with that game. I do like a good shipment 24/7.
But I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warsaw, yes.
I have your things. Okay?
3 people in the chat, by the way, guys. If you
Anything
do
in
want to come and
here
leave your
out there?
thoughts on the KSI and Tommy Fury fight, that is the primary reason for me streaming tonight. I'm just sort of playing the game as I go.
Don't even speak English.
Black Ops is the best. Yeah, then Black Ops were alright. They went down quite quickly after that.
Better be something somewhere.
Yeah, Waleed Sharks and Dean the Great.
You must have come here with something.
That's the one to check out. I played Advanced Warfare of COD because of all the ones with the exosuits and that kind of thing.
Madder I get.
You know, it was the best one, but after that, lost interest. I didn't play then until World War II came out in 2017, I think. Okay, let's remember we're here to collect the bounty. Man, this motherfucker don't have nothing, does he? Advanced Warfare was actually very good. It was the one game with exosuits. I used to go akimbo. There was a gun. I can't remember the name of the gun. It was something stupid. It was like 2 pistols. But it was automatic akimbo, and honestly, it was good fun. But that was literally it. That was the only time I really sort of clicked with it. What about Battlefield? Did you ever play Battlefield? I must admit myself,
Very valuable. Good.
never got into it, but
Yeah.
I used to play a bit of Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 4 was good.
Yes. Yes.
But apart from
yes,
that,
yes.
never got on with it. Yeah, Battlefield 4, yeah.
Okay, that should about cover things.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was good. Battlefield 4 was good. I used to play with a joystick as well. It was always good for was always good when you're flying the helicopters around.
Okay, boy. Yeah.
Hello, if you're in the chat, do come say hello. Don't leave Jonathan. Oh god, hanging on his own there. Come say hello. I know the one you mean, Jonathan. I can't think of the name either. It's been a very long time. There's so few Battlefield 4 games that I got into that I just...
Yeah.
I don't know, I never got into the playing style of them. Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 4 were my 2 favourites, and apart from that... Ah, okay. Oh, I got a bounty over here. I forgot about that. That was my mission is 5 in the chat. Come say hello, guys, and let me know your thoughts on KSI versus Tommy Fury. Was it the robbery that most people are saying it is? I believe so. Eddie Hearn believes so. Chris Eubank Jr. believes so. But what are your thoughts? No hate, guys. This is a friendly conversation. Just trying to collect a few different ideas to what we think is fair and not. Oh, well, Jonathan, yeah, we've got to encourage these people. You know, I do find sometimes people just are after to watch. Jonathan, thank you very much, mate. I will see you in a couple of days' time. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. Myself and Niall should be back then, so take care, and I'll see you soon, mate. Thank you very much for joining tonight. Much appreciated. Oh, God. Guys over here.
Hey, Arthur. What you want? One sour son of a bitch, ain't you?
Oh, that's very nice. I've got $6 for that. Well, it don't seem fair, does it? Camp upgrade. There's only $30 in there. Or is it $30? I think I've got $30. We'll just buy that one then.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Called in on the small holder, Roble. Didn't even speak English.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
Well, we have our marching orders. We are going to go and beat this guy.
Come on, boy. Yep.
Okay, we'll head over there. Duelist, are you still there? How are you doing, mate? How you keeping? Anyone else, guys? I want to know your thoughts on the rest of the fights tonight as well. What are your feelings towards the cards? Any surprises? Any upsets? Anyone you thought that win that wouldn't? Didn't perform as well as you thought? Anything like that? I want to hear it all.
Looking for gold, partner. I ain't seen so much as a fleck around here. Hey, give me some goddamn space here, will you?
Just curious is all. No need to get rattled. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Stick around, see if you get some gold for me.
Come on, let the wolf see the rabbit. Well, that sure looks like another pile of shit crumbs, don't it? Let's give it some of the magic touch. Come on now. Yeah. Something. Anything. I'll take a cigarette butt at this point. I'm being nice to you, so be nice to me. Wait a damn second. Look at this. Oh, who's got gold? Who's got gold?
I mean, it was going to happen, wasn't it? Alright. Gonna have here.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how Dylan Dennis is going to be after tonight. Because there's not even any fibre of a moral victory for him. Leave no evidence yet. I mean, the horse should be fine. There's no fire of like any moral victory. You know, he made an absolute mockery of himself, of the sport of boxing, and his kind of behaviour is where boxing purists lose their temper. And understandably as well.
You, whatever do you want?
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please. I have a
Mr.
family,
Thomas
sir.
Downs?
Please.
You owe me money.
Oh, no. I'm...
Why did it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir. I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my...
You are a slippery little bastard. I got you now.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
Your dad's caught you, mister. And it ain't letting go.
Please, no.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand?
where it all goes wrong.
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
I wish that was a mission that we could skip. But for anyone that knows the game well, that was a fatal mission. Fatal mission. Such a beautiful game, beautiful soundtrack, and even how it merges into cinematic scenes with the music is just never anything like it.
How did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
We have missions waiting further afield. Got this one here. I'm gonna head to RS first, and then I'm gonna head to M. We'll work our way out. Maybe the stew will be ready by then.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
one of the girls saw that friend of yours, Mary Gillis, sniffing about.
Mary?
Yes, I never liked that woman, Mr. Morgan. Funny business.
Did I fucking ask you, bitch?
Miss Grimshaw?
Hi there.
Which one's the food? There's this one. Ah, there's the pot. Let's get ourselves some scran before we head out. No, we're not allowed to get some food now. There we go.
Hello.
This is delicious. How you feeling?
Snap out of it, girl. What's wrong? Thought you'd be happy to be off that mountain.
Oh, I don't know.
You ain't been yourself for a while. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
The conversations are free, but they are weird
You
sometimes.
know,
I think we're gonna be okay.
Sure, but what next? All that money. Lost in Blackwater.
We have licked our wounds long enough. We do what we do. We make more money, and before they even realize that we're here, we're gonna be gone again.
And after that?
I ain't losing to these fools. Arthur, you know me better than that. We get to work here. We make money, and then we head back out west to freedom. Oh, I ain't wavering, son.
Well, I should get back to it.
Okay.
So we're going to RS first, as I said.
Let's go, boy.
Oh, we've got a letter. I didn't see that.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one.
Seem to remember
But
this
I am
one.
here
Meet her at a
for
train
now.
station or something.
I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Hello, Dutch.
Well, so we've got Mary.
Pretty good.
Okay. Let's ride.
Yep.
Do I go and do my bond first? Yeah. Just saves a lot of headache. I'm going to pay the bond. It's only 7. And it sort of gives us that. That freedom.
I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend.
Fuck you, sir.
Out of the way!
Good evening, mister.
What the hell's your problem?
Fucking horse, get out of the way.
Boy.
Welcome back. Nothing like a fresh start.
Yeah, whatever. What if that was the case in the old days? You've got a bounty on your head, go and pay it, and you're done. You're clear. Because I've murdered a lot of people and only paid a little bit of money. Did we go and see Molly while we're here? No, we need to push further out. We'll come back to her. Let's go.
Trees.
What is this? What kind of shit I got myself into and don't know what it is.
Did the university send you?
Excuse me?
Because if they did, they can get lost. I have never been so insulted in all my life. Really, laughed at. Balderdash. Yes, unlike them.
What are you doing?
Are you quite certain you're not a spy?
A spy?
Those wretches will do anything to destroy me. My theories are correct, and I can prove it.
What theories?
I am the leading amateur paleontologist in the nation, and not one university will hire me because, unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
I study dinosaurs. You know, big lizards.
Are they real?
Of course they're real, you nincompoop. And everywhere.
Everywhere?
This state was once a vast, shallow sea that had the most incredible animal that could walk, swim, and fly. Quite unique. I call it Totalisaurus. Just for now. I'm trying to gather all the evidence. Miss Deborah McGinnis.
Arthur.
Good to meet you. Could you give me a hand here, please?
Of course.
Yeah. Listen, if you find any of these bones around the country, send them to my homestead at Furwood Rise in Cumberland Forest. Or mail me the locations. I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Sure. Why not?
And we'll be proving a lot of stuck-up buffoons very, very wrong. Which, trust me, is the very best thing about science. Good day to you, sir.
That was weird.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, this way! You gotta help me out here, mister. Can you? Please? I've been on the run for days now. If you could help me with these shackles, I just might have a chance. Hey, whoa, wait a minute now. Jesus!
Oh, I thought I was shooting the shackles. So now I've got to kill him. Well, can't say I didn't want him.
Giddy up. Yeah.
What's the hold up? Watch out!
Play your damn hand. Play it.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just wanted to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
Oh. How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
I can't, partners. I don't mean to spoil your fun, but I got things to do.
You sure?
Quite sure. I gotta get him out of here. Come on, Reverend, let's get you home. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I was talking to you.
Gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
Sorry, chat. I'm just reading something here. 1 second.
Boy. Reverend! Yeah. You Get your hands off him. You'll keep. Okay, boy.
You stay out of it.
Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God, killed him. I'm gonna keep the law on you.
Hey, you, get back here.
What the fuck?
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir.
Alright, let's concentrate.
Sure. I'll play a few hands.
Well, sit yourself down then.
See you later, Jordist. Take care, mate. Sorry I didn't see you chat there for a second.
I'm Luther. This is Marvin.
Fortunate for you both we're being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem like the likeliest of friends, if you don't mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone?
I guess it's something like that. Can we play?
I check.
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in that chair you're sitting in.
I think he used to be. He's drifted a little in recent years. Life is a challenge to all of us.
Is that it?
Can you imagine him at the pulpit? If he could stand up.
On the 4th day, he turned water into whiskey, and I don't remember much after that.
He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find yourself in a bad time, too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun here. It is a game after all, mister.
Who pairs?
Forgive me, it's all I can afford.
Jesus, you play like my grandmother.
Have a look at these.
This ain't what you call finishing strong.
Don't laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's leave.
Gentlemen, this is getting too rich for me.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend. Where it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go? You crazy? Get your hands off him.
Really? You can't shoot him first? He was the one who's gonna alert the law. What? Oh. Okay, my bad. Now I understand the mission. Okay. I'm going to kill this son of a bitch first.
You crazy?
Hey! Calm down! What the hell did you just say?
That might have been me. I don't know. Not sure. This time we'll definitely do it. We're gonna take a gun off here though.
Oh my God, you killed him. I'm gonna keep the law on you.
You're a fine man, Arthur.
Hey, you, get back here. You better stop right there.
Oh my God. What the?
I said stop, damn it.
Yep. Okay. I
Please,
won't
don't
tell
hurt
so.
me.
I promise.
On second thoughts, you can give me all your money, too.
Okay, here, just take it. Just please
Fast.
let me go.
Wasting my time. Just get out of here. Now what? Where's Reverend? Have you lost your mind?
Of course he would be up there, wouldn't he?
Come on, my friend. It's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved.
What have you done with your foot? It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here. Twist your leg, you drunken bastard. Help! Help! Get it! Come
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
But
What are you mumbling about now? Come on, boy. Yeah.
guy needs help.
One for the road.
You shut up.
I was wondering when he'd show up.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
Oh, what happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
Well, there we go. Okay, we have... I think we're going to go and meet Mary for one more mission before we possibly head to bed.
Hey, fellas.
Hello.
Lots of work to do around here.
Someone should get on that.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
All right, then.
Let's go, boy.
Hey, Arthur.
Miss Kine, all good?
Okay, let's head out. The last mission of the night, guys. This was just a short little stream tonight. Little catch up. We're off for a couple of nights until I think Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday.
Cracked in the head or something? Can I get a few cents? What's your problem? Will somebody help me out? I was in the army.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you, ma'am. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see. Mrs. Linton, a caller for you. Hello, Arthur.
Mary?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's-his name?
Died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, well, you've been... you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
My family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill him. You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help in saving your family.
I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Good line.
Time ago now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
Where is it?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest area. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
And I think we are going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for joining tonight, especially to Jonathan and the duelist. It's been a pleasure as always. We'll be back on Wednesday night. We should be on the ranch by then. In the meantime, there'll be a few videos should be coming out over the next couple of days. Take care, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you very soon. Any comments regarding the Jake Paul fight? Any comments regarding the KSI fight? Leave them down below. I want to hear your thoughts, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.